This is me, and I've been making Roblox games for years. But to understand how I got here, we need to go back to when I first joined Roblox. I first joined Roblox on October 30th, 2022, and that is when I created some of my first projects that kickstarted my development journey. Here is one of the first games called Parkour Hangout, Donations. Pretty cool, we got the donation board, let's see if it works. Does not work at all. Alright, let's see if the stands work. Let's go ahead and complete this obby because it looks like it leads to something. Let's see what's inside of this box. Oh heck no. Nah bro. What? Hey, yo, chill. Now my first projects were obviously pretty bad, but later on I got a whole lot better. But as of then, I was ready to move on to a more serious project. Escape the River obby. I know it doesn't look like much, but this was my first real game, and it opened the door for my skills to start improving. And I also sponsored the game for 500 Robux, and it did terrible. After Escape the River obby, I decided to actually start learning how to script, which turned out to be a pretty good decision. Welcome to the basement. The basement was a horror game where you get trapped in the basement and would have to find a way to escape. You would think that it took like a day to make because it's not very good. It really took more like a month because I was so bad at scripting. This game is still mostly playable, so I'll leave the link to it in the description so you can experience it for yourself. At this point, I was starting to get the hang of coding and was dipping my toes into more complex things like guns. Although none of it worked, I was getting a lot of scripting knowledge and experience. A little bit later, I started working on a project with a friend, but the game never got released. Afterwards, I started losing motivation and stopped game dev for like 3 months. It was looking like my game dev journey was coming to an end when one day, in a Roblox game called Roblox Developer Hangout, someone approached me and said,
"Hi, would you like to buy my Roblox game?"
This person happened to be a YouTuber by the name of Bloxcoder. He was doing a video where he made a game in an hour and tried to sell it for minimum wage. The game was pretty bad, so I ended up getting it for only 20 Robux, but little did I know what this project would eventually turn into. I decided that the game needed some work, so I started upgrading it and kept consistent for a little while until I started burning out and wanted to work on something fresh. One day I saw an announcement on a Discord server called Hidden Devs saying that they were doing a game jam. If you don't know what a game jam is, it's a competition where devs compete to make the best game within a certain time frame for a prize. I decided to start working on a game for it. I don't remember the theme, but I decided to make a story game. Unfortunately, I didn't finish the game in time. Despite not getting to enter the game jam, I kept working on the game, but I still didn't finish it. I was having a hard time keeping motivation and wasn't working on any projects for a long time. After taking a break for a few months, I was back, and this time I knew I needed to finish a game. I decided to return to the Rising Lava game from earlier, and I started grinding. And without further ado, here is the final game. Oh wait, not that one. Here is the final game. We got maps, gameplay, UI, bugs, and more. Well, actually that's all there is to it. But anyways, now that I had a game, I needed to promote it. So I made a plan. Christmas was coming up soon, so I decided that I would post TikToks every day leading up to Christmas. And then the day after Christmas, I would spend 3k Robux on sponsors for the game. For some reason, TikTok wasn't working, so I had to rely on YouTube Shorts. And after all that, here are the final results. The videos flopped, and the 3K Robux sponsor only got us 245 plays. And for how much Robux I made, 224 Robux overall. As of today, the game sits at 600 visits, so after all that work, I still didn't go viral. But there's still hope. If everyone that watches this video plays the game, then maybe, just maybe, I can get the game to go viral. So I'll leave the game link in the description, so go play it with your friends. And with that, you guys have seen my first 3 years of Roblox game dev.